That led us to Werewolves Within, where you're villagers around a table and you're trying to figure out who the werewolves are, and you're sitting there. It's like playing a card game, but in a way that was never possible before VR.
Werewolves Within is set in the village of Galveston, and Galveston has a bit of a problem. It is infested with werewolves. And so every night, the villagers get together to figure out who among them are these horrible werewolves acting with these vicious depredations, and they are trying to figure out who to condemn to their doom.
There's things that VR replicates. For example, the whisper feature in our game, you could do that in real life, whisper to the person next to you.
It really lets you bring that game table experience into VR, into this new technology. All of these social cues, these physical presence elements, these ambient movements that you make while you're at the table, reading your tells and your pantomimes and your giveaways, all of those translate almost perfectly into VR. And that was a perfect fit into the social deduction game that we eventually found ourselves making with Werewolves Within.
Your friends have become other townsfolk villagers in this medieval village together, sitting around the table, seeing everybody's body language, talking to each other, playing these social deduction style games, and having a great time, whether you're around the world or next door.
One of the features I really like to use in the game is the monologue feature, and most players stand up and they deliver a very heartfelt diatribe on why you shouldn't vote for them or why you should vote for this guy. Usually I like to use it just to shut everyone up, and I'll cross my arms, standing up silently, and just shake my head in disapproval.
At Red Storm, there's a long multiplayer history here. We've done a lot of different types of multiplayer games, and what VR brings to us now, a new way to let players interact with each other. So Werewolves Within is this social around the table experience that's very discussion and personality based.
Step back to the era of super spies and take on the role of a secret agent in I Expect You to Die. Infiltrate, meddle, and in some cases, blow things up to get the better of your nemesis, Dr. Zor. Taking full advantage of VR, I Expect You to Die gives you the tools to fully immerse yourself in the super spy fantasy. But it's not all bow ties and martinis. You'll encounter difficult and often deadly puzzles in interesting locales. Escape each situation or die trying. Immersive escape-the-room mechanics meet unforgiving puzzle solving in this virtual reality homage to classic espionage.
This is pod 3091659, broadcasting on all frequencies. If there are any other survivors out there, let me know.
Unify the world of Mehera in an action RPG packed with exploration, puzzle solving, and fast-paced one versus one duel. To overcome dangers and dastardly bosses throughout the land, Combat in Shyness utilizes traditional fighting game mechanics with an RPG flair. Fights in Shyness combine attacking, parrying, dodging, and combos like in traditional fighter games, and also clever use of elemental magic. Each of the 5 characters are also equipped with special abilities for exploration to unlock secrets, complete quests, and solve puzzles. Shadow, for example, has the power to summon a boulder onto his back to throw and act as a counterweight. Pocky's skills manipulate the world's chi to influence electrical currents, and Cayenne exploits powerful telekinetic talents. As you level up and explore the world of Mehera, you will find parchments that unlock new skills. These unlocked abilities can take the form of boons, curses, destructive magic, and hypermove. Master the elements and control the cosmic powers of sheen and shyness.
Of the Divine Smith, we are the Dwarves! Stay at your posts. Be as steadfast as the granite of which we are made. Nothing can break us. Fracas is with us.
So we messed up, going for the kill of the memories, waiting for it to be raked up. Last day of the year is another thing, losing everything for love.
In the world of steep, you take to the mountain with your snowboard, wingsuit, skis, or paraglider, exploring a massive open-world playground populated with other real players that's full of twists, turns, and surprises. At 15,000 feet, you can see beyond the curvature of the Earth. A sane person would never find themselves on these peaks, but risk-takers, limit breakers, drop in. Take in the sights as you shred the world's most insane terrain. Conquer the mountain with your friends, sharing every great moment by uploading it to YouTube, Twitter, or any of your favorite social channels. Every run you make creates a line that can be shared in-game to challenge anyone, anywhere. Looking for inspiration? Check out the many challenge events and mountain stories blanketing the landscape. Increasing your reputation unlocks new legendary drop zones, allowing you access to uncharted peaks and special areas. And let's not forget about the ultra-competitive invitational challenges. A high rep comes with additional perks like hot air balloons and highly exclusive helicopter drops, both of which offer the high altitude necessary to take on the most harrowing lines in the world. Being the best means looking your best, so you'll want to pick gear that stands out in the crowd. While you're out crushing the mountain, you'll naturally develop into 6 unique playstyles. So have fun out there. As you discover your talents, Steep will continue to grow and expand, adding free downloadable updates, including a daunting new mountain, Alaska, as well as exciting free content mirroring real-life events like the Free Ride World Tour and community tournaments. The mountains await, so grab your friends and your gear. Explore everywhere. Shred any line. Share everything. This is Steep. Drop in.
Types of Gene Stealer, each evolved to a specific purpose and each with their own advantages and abilities. Alongside their Gene Stealer kin are hybrids, crossbreeds of Gene Stealer and human DNA. Each of these abominations has been meticulously modeled and given individual and swarm AI behavior. Just as the hive mind adapts to the behavior of gene stealers in the lore, your enemies will change strategy depending on their numbers and the situation. Thankfully, the Terminators of the Deathwing have access to the finest weapons and armor. Each member of your squad wears a uniquely ornamented suit of tactical dreadnought armor, known as Terminator armor. You also have a huge armory of weapons to shoot, burn, or hack your foes to death with. Every Storm Bolter, Plasma Cannon, and Heavy Flamer has been created as an individual artifact. Added to that are weapons drawn from the Dark Angel's reliquaries, such as the Redemption Storm Bolter and the Master-crafted Plasma Cannon, Caliburn Spear. Don your armor, raise your blade, and step into the darkness to face the enemies of the Imperium.
Yeah!